नमो नारायणाय। Wonderful, respected friends. Welcome you all with greetings, gratitudes, humble welcome, salutations. Let us do our everyday 7 sadhanas of Veda Parayanam, Mantra Dhyanam, common sense thought, Shanti, Guru Parampara Mantra Ucharana, Sankalpa for the entire universal spiritual good and Sanatana Dharma, becoming free from all the enemies, inner and outer, and spread all over the universe, cosmos, guide all. Then Upanishad mantra, Parayanam, Upanishad mantra, Adhyanam. Shwethashwathara Upanishad, last sixth chapter, last three mantras, 21st mantra, ATHYASHRAMI is qualified for Brahma Vidya. Who is this ATHYASHRAMI? Today, that third line of the 21st mantra we will study. तप प्रभावात देव प्रसादात च ब्रह्म श्वेताश्वतरोथ विद्वान् अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक ऋषि संघजुष्टम्। मे परब्रह्म ईश्वर जगन्माता देवतागण गुरुगण शास्त्रगण continuously shower their kripa on us so that our lokasevaka adi vyaktitva vikasa happens. We are useful to the world. We are progressing spiritually within. In our Vedic chantings, for few more days, we will chant these Agni, Vayu, Surya, Chandra, Apom Devata mantras to ward off all our personal enemies who hate us and who are troubling us in our life's progress, therefore, whom we have to hate, as well as those who are troubling, disturbing this most beautiful Sanatana Dharma. These Pancha Devata Kripa and all Devata Kripa. Devata is one only, in various forms functioning, eliminate the enemies. So that the smooth flow of the Jivana Sravanti happens towards the ultimate, everywhere. Then we will learn also one more Suktam today, the KRIMI SAMHARAKA Suktam. Yesterday, Krimi Roga Nivarana Suktam we saw. Today, Krimi Samharaka Suktam. Our masters are so clear about everything that's required for spiritual growth has to be maintained, managed. Not only for individual, but for the total. Let us start. Om Samasta Bhahyabhyantara Shatru Nirmulna Dvara Sanatana Dharmasya Swasya Sadhanasya Nirvignena Pratishthavaptirtham अथर्वण वेदांतर्गत अग्निवायु सूर्य चंद्र आपो देवता उद्देश्य सूक्तानां पारायणं वयं सर्वे श्रद्धा भक्ति पुरस्सराः करिष्यामहे। ओम अग्नि ओम अग्नेयत्ते तपस्ते नतं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः अग्नेयत्ते हरस्ते नतं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः अग्नेयत्तेऽर्चिस्ते नतं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः अग्नेयत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः अग्नेयत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणो योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः वायु वायो यत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः वायो यत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः वायो यत्तेऽर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः वायो यत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः वायो यत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणो योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्य सूर्ययत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्तेऽर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः सूर्ययत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः चन्द्र चन्द्रयत्ते तपस्तेन तं प्रतितप योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः चन्द्रयत्ते हरस्तेन तं प्रतिहर योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः चन्द्रयत्तेऽर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्च योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः चन्द्रयत्ते अर्चिः सारी चन्द्रयत्ते शोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोच योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः चन्द्रयत्ते तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपो देवता आपो यद्वस्तपस्तेन तं प्रतितपत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपो यद्वोहरस्तेन तं प्रतिहरत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपो यद्वोर्चिस्तेन तं प्रत्यर्चत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपो यद्वशोचिस्तेन तं प्रतिशोचत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः आपो यद्वस्तेजस्तेन तम् अतेजसं कृणुत योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मः ॐ शान्तिः 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 वंडरफुल keep on this way invoking divine krupa for our own protection and the protection of the positivity in this world. Today, the Kriminashana Suktam. Here, the Kandva is the Rishi to whom it is revealed. Aditya is the Devata who is mainly worshipped. Okay. What are we asking? Lord Aditya, while rising in the eastern horizon with his rays, may he destroy all the krimi, insects and infectious, all the organisms which create the diseases in all the higher evolved beings. So too the sun while setting also with his rays destroy all the krimi. So too in all our Pashu Sampada, whatever the krimi kitaka are there to give ill health to that, all of that also may be destroyed by Bhagavan Surya. So in the same way, in various forms with four eyes, with pale color or dark color, and whatever the krimi are there, insects or these disease causing things are there. With these mantra, I am eliminating all of them. I am dismantling all of them. That's the mantra shakti. So to uh, addressing the krimi themselves, that you are causing harm to us, as the great rishis Atri, Kanva, Jamadagni, with their Tapo Shakti have destroyed the negative, I am eliminating you. So too the Agastya, the rishi also have done this thing of protecting the beings from you, and you are also by being killed allowed to grow only, evolve only. There is no hatred at all. So the Atri Rishi, Kanva Rishi, Jamadagna Rishi, Agastya Rishi, all of them have, for them, these Veda mantras are revealed of uh, stopping the disturbance done to those who are in the higher path. One of the disturbances at the gross body level, one of the reason for it is all this, the disease causing krimi and all of them. So they have to be kept away. And when they are bent upon, then they are eliminated, destroyed. If not, when they go away, we don't disturb them like that. Then, mm, then the king of all these krimi kitaka. With this my mantra and aushadhi is eliminated. Then the mantri of this krimi also eliminated. Then the entire family also is eliminated. So too the places of stay of these also are eliminated. Then the secondary places that are made around as headquarters, they are also eliminated. So too all the insects or these disease causing things which are in the bija rupa, even they are also eliminated. So the three krimis for which we have to pray to destroy them is one, the gross things which are said now, which cause disease. Second is in our own heart in the form of all the durgunas which are never allowing us to do sadhana. They are also krimi. We have to pray for destruction of them also. The third one is the entire universe level in an individual form or in a group form or in an organization form, in whichever the form, the beings are there trying to imbalance the world, destroy the prakriti, destroy the goodness, destroy the Sanatana Dharma. They are also krimi. All the three have to be prayed to be eliminated. So this is how another krimi samharaka adbhuta avashyaka mantra with 6 mantras in this. In the same way, one more mantra is there. Ki all these krimis who you are troubling us with your horns and all, I am breaking them away. So too in your body, whichever are the Vishasthanas are there, they are also totally being destroyed. This is our 6 mantras. Let us see. Om Atha Atharvana Vedantargata Kriminashana Suktam. Om Udyanadityah Krimin Hantu. Om Udyanadityah Krimin Hantu. Nimbrochan Hantu Rashmivihi. Nimbrochan Hantu Rashmivihi. Ye Antah Krima Yogavi. ये अन्तः कृमयोगवी ॐ उद्यन्नादित्यः कृमीन् हन्तु निम्रोचन् हन्तु रश्मिभिः ये अन्तः कृमयोगवी उद्यन्नादित्यः कृमीन् हन्तु निम्रोचन् हन्तु रश्मिभिः ये अन्तः कृमयोगवी सेकंड विश्वरूपं चतुरक्षं विश्वरूपं चतुरक्षं कृमिं सारङ्गमर्जुनं कृमिं सारङ्गमर्जुनं शृणाम्यस्य वृष्टिरपि शृणाम्यस्य वृष्टिरपि वृश्चामि यच्छिरः वृश्चामि यच्छिरः विश्वरूपं चतुरक्षं कृमिं सारङ्गमर्जुनं शृणाम्यस्य वृष्टिरपि वृश्चामि यच्छिरः विश्वरूपं चतुरक्षं कृमिं सारङ्गमर्जुनं शृणाम्यस्य वृष्टिरपि वृश्चामि यच्छिरः थर्ड अत्रिवद्वः कृमयो हन्मि अत्रिवद्वः कृमयो हन्मि कण्ववज्जमदग्निवत् कण्ववज्जमदग्निवत् अगस्त्यस्य ब्रह्मणा अगस्त्यस्य ब्रह्मणा सं पिनश्म्यहं कृमीन् सम्पिनश्म्यहं कृमीन् अत्रिवद्वः कृमयो हन्मि कण्ववज्जमदग्निवत् अगस्त्यस्य ब्रह्मणा सम्पिनश्म्यहं कृमीन् अत्रिवद्वः कृमयो हन्मि कण्ववज्जमदग्निवत् अगस्त्यस्य ब्रह्मणा सम्पिनश्म्यहं कृमीन् फोर्थ हतो राजा कृमीणाम् हतो राजा कृमीणाम् उतैषां स्थपतिर्हतः उतैषां स्थपतिर्हतः हतो हतमाता हतो हतमाता कृमिर्हतभ्राता हतस्वसा कृमिर्हतभ्राता हतस्वसा हतो राजा कृमीणाम् उतैषां स्थपतिर्हतः हतो हतमाता कृमिर् हतभ्राता हतस्वसा हतो राजा कृमीणाम् उतैषां स्थपतिर्हतः हतो हतमाता कृमिर् हतभ्राता हतस्वसा फिफ्थ मंत्र हतासो अस्य वेशसो हतासो अस्य वेशसो हतासः परिवेशनः हतासः परिवेशनः अधो ये क्षुल्लका इव अधो ये क्षुल्लका इव सर्वे ते कृमयो हताः सर्वे ते कृमयो हताः हतासो अस्य वेशसो हतासः परिवेशसः अधो ये क्षुल्लका इव सर्वे ते कृमयो हताः हतासो अस्य वेशसो हतासः परिवेशसः अधो ये क्षुल्लका इव सर्वे ते कृमयो हताः सिक्स्थ प्रते शृणामि शृङ्गे प्रते शृणामि शृङ्गे याभ्यां वितुदायसे याभ्यां वितुदायसे भिनद्मिते कुशुम्भं भिनद्मिते कुशुम्भं यस्ते विषधानः यस्ते विषधानः प्रते शृणामि शृङ्गे याभ्यां वितुदायसे भिनद्मिते कुशुम्भं यस्ते विषदानः प्रते शृणामि शृङ्गे याभ्यां वितुदायसि भिनद्मिते कुशुम्भं यस्ते विषधानः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. So all the lower beings, for their survival or sukha or sustenance, when they trouble or disturb the higherly evolving beings, they are all called krimi. Some of the definitions we can imagine, no? Like I am at a lower level of my evolution, and I want to survive and enjoy, indulge myself. For the sake of this, something or somebody higher than me who is in higher pedestal, if I trouble them, then I am a krimi only. So then, in the interest of the progress of that, this has to be eliminated. So here, when I was reading this, Astrivada, Jamadagnivada, Kanvavata, Agastyavada, so these rishis, when they are in such a heated meditation or in the guidance of their disciples, when their disciples are intensely involved in the sadhana, all these small little krimi kitaka coming and troubling, you cannot sit and discuss with them like the stupid Indian government does. Sit and discuss with the terrorists. What is discussing with them, fellows, are thousand times proved to be destructive to the country. Shoot them away. You cannot waste time in discussing the Beoko, including your own children. Don't listen, get them out of the house. You cannot waste your time, energy. When you know, specially, that they are not going to listen to any logic. Spare not. You know, that is very sublime thought. Everybody cannot digest it. You know that that will not listen. He will do only what he wants, which is wrong. What is discussion sparing him? Some people who are seen to be changing, available to the logic, them you can make a discussion and tell them, भाई तुम ठीक नहीं कर रहे हो ये ठीक है. Okay, अगर गलती हो गया मैं ठीक करता हूँ अभी. Then it's okay. But when you know for certain that he is against all the good, you cannot waste time. See, these are three Bhrigu Rishi, just what sparing finish, like Krishna Bhagavan, not sparing the Rakshasas in anticipation that they become noble, as it is shown in the old Hindi movies. ऐसा नहीं होता. उतने में फिर all the good noble will be destroyed by these Rakshasas. On the other hand, when one two are punished, then others may, seeing that, they may get controlled. Otherwise, there is no control to this mind, like we becoming bhogi, uncontrolled with mind, are not able to do sadhana. So too these terrorist thoughts have no control. The minds of those rakshasas, unless they are no given some punishments, given some such things, they won't realize it. That's why I feel I suggest all Sanatana Dharmins become so powerful. At least few groups should come. Do everything what the other people are doing so that they get a pinch of it, pain of it. Isn't it? Unless the pain comes, they don't know. Isn't it? Now in that recent that Sindoor operation, when our India hit the target, then they came to know कि इतना दुख होता है when अपने लोगों को मारते हैं. Since then, a little thinking started coming in them. Not that they will change, they'll be brainwashed again and again. It's okay. But at least a chance is given. So, here, these mantras, when we study, what is the final intention, we have to know. In the path of evolution, spare not any inner and outer obstructions, but be clear that you are on the path of evolution. For your own lower life, you are not troubling anyone. I have to survive to do my sadhana. And all these krimi, all the krimi like the dushtas going on attacking me, baat nahi banta. Think about it. Everywhere it is. Your own friends, relatives continuously troubling you, mano, when you are wanting to do your business or your work. You will sparing them is not ahimsa. It is a double ahimsa because we are such a stupid that we are not protecting ourselves. And straight away we don't kill anyone. We tell them एक बार, दो बार, तीन बार, चार बार. नहीं सुना तब we have to send them away. These are all the parts of the steps of the sadhana. Like inside also, I cannot spare my laziness, distractions. How long? I have to be ruthless. I have to gain strength like lion and eliminate these jackals. इसी तरह बाहर भी. Right? दो बार पढ़ लो. ॐ उद्यन्नादित्यः कृमीन् हन्तो निम्रोचन् हन्तु रश्मिभिः ये अन्तः कृमयो गवी विश्वरूपं चतुरक्षं कृमिं सारङ्गमर्जुनं शृणाम्यस्य वृष्टिरपि वृश्चामि यच्चिरः अत्रिवद्वः कृमयो हन्मि कण्ववज्जमदग्निवद् अगस्त्यस्य ब्रह्मणा सम्पिनश्म्यहं कृमीन् हतो राजा कृमीणाम् उतैषां स्थपतिर्हतः हतो हतमाता कृमिर्हतभ्राता हतस्वसा हतासो अस्य वेशसो हतासः परिवेशसः अतो ये क्षुल्लका इव सर्वे ते कृमयो हताः प्रते शृणामि शृङ्गे याभ्यां विदुदायसे भिनद्मिते कुसुम्भं यस्ते विषधानः Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Oh, what spashtata is there in these mantras. Udyannadityah krimin hanto nimrochan hantu rashmivihi ye antah krima yogavi Vishwarupam Chaturaksham Krimim Sarangamarjunam Shunamyasya Vrushtirapi Vrushchami Yachiraha Atrivadvaha Krimayo Hanmi Kanvavajjamadagnivad Agastyasya Brahmana Sampinashmyaham Krimin हतो राजा कृमीणाम् उतैषां स्तपतिर्हतः हतो हतमाता कृमिर्हतभ्राता हतस्वसा हतासो अस्य वेशसो हतासः परिवेशसः अथो ये क्षुल्लका इव सर्वे ते कृमयो हताः प्रते शृणामि शृङ्गे याभ्यां वितुदायसे भिनद्मिते कुसुम्भं यस्ते विषधानः Om Shandehi Shandehi Shandehi. At a higher level, the understanding is what? All these krimis also created by the Lord as a punishment giving medium to us whatever the Papa will do. So by doing all this krimi samharaka mantra, more than the thought of samharana of them, the deeper thought is, may I live a life of discipline and sadhana without any mistakes. That I am not attacked by these things sent by the Lord. That is one way of understanding. And we see the sun rising and all. In the heat of him, anyway, all the krimis are eliminated. That's why we are said to stand in sunlight every day for some time and all. So many sublime things are there. First and foremost is what we have to evolve spiritually. For that, we have to do sadhana. The two parts are we should not trouble anyone, we should not allow others to trouble us. May we become clearer in all these understandings. So, thus, Krimi Samharaka, Atharvana Veda Suktam we have done. So, all aspects that are required for human beings' evolution are covered in these Vedas you can see. These are all यज्ञ हवन में जो आहुतियां डालते हुए वेरियस देवताओं को करने वाले मंत्र पूजाएं prayers. And the other part of the Vedas, what cares we have to take at the food level, etc., to be fit so that we can do sadhana is mentioned. In the other part of the Vedas, the Upanishads, the Brahma Vidya is taught. So the Vedas, that's how to protect ourselves, how to grow in the life spiritually, how to serve the world, all aspects are covered. That is why the glory of Vedas and the Veda following all our Smriti Purana Itihasas, and through them the total evolution guiding Sanatana Dharma's glory to which we belong. Therefore, by studying, by practicing, we protect and serve Sanatana Dharma. By preaching and telling others also, we serve Sanatana Dharma and also by eliminating the Shatru. All this part of the Dharma Seva. Next one, second topic is our mantra dhyanam. Mother's mantras, 7, 8 more are there. That's all. Maybe 10 more, 7, 8 days. That's it. Later on, also, few more we will do of other devatas. Any devata, it is Sakshat Parabrahma, Ishvara, Anugrahartham came in that form. Anybody who is tuned are blessed. This is called Vidmahe. We have to, with all Shraddha Bhakti, do the Upasana and then other Paddhatis that are told to propitiate that Devata. And the sum of all of that is we are in the deep meditation of that Devata. Dhimahi is that. Prachodayat is asking, not that I will not do anything, you only give me everything. That is wrong asking. The right asking is do the prachodhanam, that I do all the things required and deserve the blessings. The highest blessing is the Atmanubhuti. For that, whatever sadhanas I have to do, may I be prachodita. See, yesterday, day before, in our today, the text, Shwethashwathara in Bhashyakara's Bhashya, how clearly we saw. You know, what is the meaning of Deva Prasadat? First, Kaivalyam Uddishya. Second, Tad Adhikara Siddhyartham. देखो, तद अधिकार सिद्ध्यर्थम. To get the adhikara for Kaivalya Prapti. Not asking for Kaivalya without adhikari. Tad adhikara siddhyartham. Then Bahu Janmasu doing that upasana aradhita Ishvara prasadatu. That way prachodayat has the meaning. Now today's devata is which mother we saw yesterday, Kanyaka Parameshwari. Aaj Kameshwari Mata. Kameshwara is Lord Shiva, Kameshwari is Shakti only. Adi Parashakti Parvati Mata. The name itself suggests Kama Ishwari, means she is Ishwari, the Sakala Shakti Swarupani, to fulfill our all kamanas if they are dharmic, if they are non-destructive, if they are of universal good. And you and I ask for only three things from her, three kamanas. One, eliminate all the worldly kamanas. Two, intensify the adhyatmic kamana. Three, fulfill that. We don't have any doubt. So for us, Mother Kameshwari's blessings are this. This makes it easy for her also. That one fellow is matured, he knows what to ask. Isn't it? She will just say Tathastu. Okay. So the mother's mantra is Om Nitya Klinnayai Vidmahe Kula Sundaryai Cha Dhimahi Tannaha Kameshwari Prachodayat. Nitya Klinna means always she is in that Klinnata means melting for the sake of the bhakta. It comes in Lalita also Nitya Klinna Nirvama Nirvana Sukadayini. So Kledana means like Nachainam Kledayanti Apaha. So means when we are in dukkha, seeing as if somebody's eyes are teared, that's called Klinnata. Kleda bolte usko. Sometimes when you see others dukkha, we feel that, अरे यार इतने दुख में है. So Mother is always in Nitya Klina Rupa, seeing all her bhaktas in their different dukkha,s of course, invoked by their own mistakes. So somehow or the other, that dukkha removal, she goes on trying. That's why Nitya Klina. Wonderful name, no? Then Kula Sundari. Kula Sundari means the whole Jiva Kula and Manava Kula. She makes Sundar and happy by her grace continuously. It is we in our immaturity are not able to receive her guidance and blessings. Therefore, whatever the Sundarata she wants to bring to the Manava Kula, we are avoiding it and we are only becoming, instead of Sundara, we are becoming Bandara only. So, Kula Sundari Echa Dhimahi Tannaha Kameshwari Prachodayat. Nitya Kula Sundari Kameshwari. Right? ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ नित्यक्लिन्नायै विद्महे कुलसुन्दर्यै च धीमहि तन्नः कामेश्वरी प्रचोदयात् ॐ श्री ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं सौः श्री आदिपराशक्ति कामेश्वरी मात्रे नमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजयामि समस्त शक्त्योपचार भक्त्योपचार राजोपचार देवोपचारान् समर्पयामि छत्रमाच्छादयामि चामरं वीजयामि नृत्यं दर्शयामि गीतं श्रावयामि वाद्यं घोषयामि भजन कीर्तन नाम स्मरण स्तोत्र पाठेन तोषयामि तव चरणौ शरणं प्रपन्नोऽस्मि शरणागतोऽस्मि प्रार्थयामि ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः कामेश्वरी मात्रे नमः मम रक्षां कुरु परिपाहि परिपाहि परिपालय परिपालय आत्मानुभवं प्रति प्रचोदनं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा सनातनधर्मस्य संरक्षणमभिवृद्धिं विश्वव्याप्तिं कुरु सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण निर्मूलय निर्मूलय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Yes, we have done our second sadhana also mantra dhyanam. The Veda mantras, newer ones every day we are learning, even the Gayatri mantra. Isn't it? Already done things also you can practice at home, but every day fresh new one we are learning. That means we are alive. When we are learning new things, we are alive. When we are practicing older things, we are alert and aware. Good. Now the third topic today, the common sense thought. Three thoughts today in our common sense thought. First one, simple, be calculative and also be accountable for yourself in your interest for one full day of 24 hours. कहाँ जा रहे 24 घंटे? थोड़ा सा we have to develop the accountability alertness. नहीं, especially when we are elder, not like children who have plenty of life in front. उनके सामने है 80, 90, 70 साल. So we are growing now. Our days are less, years are less. Definitely, we have to be less careless than them, more accountable for ourselves. कैलकुलेट करो क्या हो रहा है दिन भर में 24 घंटे किस तरह गुजर. If that's not observed, we are in a drunken mood of just living the routine life of inspirationlessness, goallessness, meaninglessness. Very useful life living. It's not living at all. How the day is spent. You cannot afford to continuously be an ordinary, non-knowing, non-performing, non-achieving being. So observe 24 घंटे क्या क्या हो रहा है, क्या कर रहे हैं अपन. जान लो, अलर्ट हो जाओ. We can think it. How the hours are, minute by minute, second by second, they are just wasted. Very sensitive and intelligent person should become about the days being spent. नहीं तो जाएगा 28 भी जाएगा 29 भी जाएगा 30 भी जाएगा 28 तो गया है. See, April just came, just went. 26 just came. One third of the year is over. How fast the days are going on. They will anyway go on. But are we encashing them for the best of the purpose? That's what is our intelligence. And we need not be overexcited to do something which is not in our control. Same time, you cannot be so careless and lazy like any non-intelligent animal that they don't have any goal. बस खाके पी के सोते मरते बस. Both extremes we avoid. We should have the madhya mark, substantial goals and working towards it. First point is this: accountability for the day, calculation of the day, what's happening to me, isn't it? Which are the things and beings and activities where I am giving time wasted, energy given wasted. Therefore, no time energy for the sadhana at all. Lot of things are there in it. One of the important is if you can afford, give money to some and get maximum works done. Those people's sustenance, livelihood also is done, and you spare your time. है ना? Many people have this type of rigidities and fanaticisms. कि everything मैं ही करूं. यार, you have to do sadhana also. Then give that work to others. Let others do. You do the higher work, isn't it? Another सासू माँ, she is मैं ही कुक करती हूँ, she is already 70. अरे लेट डॉटर इन लॉ डू, तो बैठ के थोड़ा रामायण गीता पढ़ो. Isn't it? Like that, examples are plenty, I need not give. One is that simple thought. Second is equally simple, that it's not that we have to become famous outside, that the life is meant for. What is to become famous outside? Huh? Comparing with whom? Showing we are great in which aspect? Many of us feel that we have to become famous, we should be recognized, we should be known. Only till we enter into spirituality, this nonsense can be entertained. Once we are spiritual, it is not that we have to become important outside, famous outside. That if the Lord wants, if the Punya Karma is there, if Lord wants to achieve something through us, then it may happen. Our goal should be inside how much we are evolving. Clearly, how much of my spiritual knowledge has been convincingly gained, how much I am doing my sadhana, and how much the results I am observing or experiencing. दृष्टि इसमें होना है. What is there to become famous and all? The Mahatmas never did to become famous, especially the Rishis of our past. They realized and they served the world. World recognizing them, they make it famous. That is for their interest. Shankara Bhagwan did not travel the country length and breadth, writing all books, not for becoming famous. He didn't establish ashramas to become the great Shankara and give me the Bharat Ratna, etc. No. Hmm. He did his work, that's it. His focus was in what to do, on what to do, not inside already achieved. You and I also. We should not be seen in the world at all. Andar apna sadhana dekho. Which me I want to become famous? An ego, an individuality, an upadhyukta jiva, a baddha purusha, baddha jiva. वो इसको क्या फेमस होना है ना? If I become famous in 10 people's life, 10 people's attention from Paramatma, I am distracting. They should focus on the Lord, not on me. That is one. Second is, where is my attention? Inside me. How much I am traveling consciously with all my alertness, enthusiasm, knowledge, etc. Focus within, focus within. Not even our own children or family members need to recognize us. No need. प्रभु है जो हमारे को चाहिए वो दे देंगे. Life will go on, isn't it? We generally have that tendency. An ego will have always aham. That aham aham होना चाहिए. मैं अहम व्यक्ति हूँ. That is ego. You just serve and go. You know, the example of Vayu. It gives prana to everyone, but it doesn't appear in front. कि मेरे को नमस्कार करो, मेरा bill pay करो. So to Lord Surya gives his Surya Rashmi and just goes on doing. In the same way, outside service, inside sadhana, only on these to focus. Not I am an individual. That I have to be recognized and all. Isn't it? As regards the opportunities to serve, if we deserve, if the Lord wants, it will happen. वो भी important है. एक ही चीज important. How much nearer to Aham Brahmasmi I am traveling. There's nothing more important greater than this. Think about it. It is our today's second thought. Third one, in our inadvertence of not calculating our time of the day, non accountability, also in our restlessness of becoming famous, are we slowly becoming or deeply becoming Rajoguni and Tamoguni, and thereby forgetting the purpose itself for which we have come? Hana? Both I like, even though we come to this class, but beyond the class time, what we are entertaining and to what level of personality of tamoguna, rajoguna we are. It is subjective. Not that because I am telling in the class that throughout the day I am in Brahmagnana, nor that you are listening, therefore the remaining time you are a great sadhu sant. वो बने तो बनाए तो बनते हैं नहीं तो what is happening again we have to observe है ना in that always today's main third point is this one always remember the great characters of past and present and look into their life and see what are the great things they have done in these three aspects. One, in their own spiritual evolution. Two, in the service of the world. Third, in the service of Sanatana Dharma. Like Puja Gurudev, if you take. He learned from his gurus and he became Antarmukha, realized the sense. And entire life he went on serving the people and serving through the Sanatana Dharma. Serving Sanatana Dharma. By spreading the message of our rishis, Shastras. Take the example of Vivekananda. Take the example of past of the Narada Adi Rishis, the Valmiki Adi, the Vyasa Adi, Vasishta Adi. तीन चीजें अपना अंदर का आध्यात्मिक अनुभूति outside world in whatever the way we can serve love what we do for this Sanatana Dharma, this Vedika Samskriti, this Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa Santvangmaya Adhyayana, through that knowing the goal and means and also the qualifications. सनातन धर्म का ये अर्थ शास्त्रों के अध्ययन से परम लक्ष्य और उसको पाने वाला मार्ग जानकर उस मार्ग में चलते रहना. Then all other obstructions, how to avoid them is a big subject. And if you are not at that level, we are at the level of Artha Kama, how to earn them in a dharmic manner so that we don't do adharma and papa, that we are looted of this Artha Kama by the Lord and He will put us in the hell and Naraka, Dukkha. How to avoid all that? ये सारा मिलकर ही सनातन धर्म का समग्र ज्ञान and explanation of all these answer to millions of questions. That's how such big books we have. So see the great characters, how they served Sanatana Dharma. Get inspired. See the great characters, how they served the world. Get inspired. See the characters, how they did tapasya all through the day, all through the life, for their own sadhana. Think about it. How many gurus, rishis of present world we can have? You know, whom we have seen in our own lifespan of whatever the age we lived, हमारे आंखों के सामने ही महात्मा संत बहुत थे. I prefer Sant Mahatma because there is always the spiritual inspiration. Otherwise, there are in science and technology, in the politics, there are so many people who have contributed a lot to the world. That example I will give in when I give a talk to students in a college. When we are studying here Brahma Vidya, I will give only these examples. The Rama's life of his own spiritual redemption, he is serving the world and for Sanatana Dharma. Krishna's life, we see, Vyasa's life, Vasishta, they are all giants of highest order. Remember them and get inspired from them. In the present world, your own co-adhyatmika sadhakas, if you know 5-10 लोग, तो होंगे. किन किन में किस तरह का खो भी है ना? Draw the inspiration from them. In your own life, people 10, 20, 25 years lesser than you are doing much more inner sadhana, much more seva to Sanatana Dharma and serving the world in one or the other field. We should get inspired from them and do it. मेरे को क्या है करके बैठने से नहीं होता. I have to take my life into my hands. I have to involve in my life and I have to add life to my life by doing this. जान देना है हमको अपनी जिंदगी को. We don't have life in our life. बस खाते पीते सोते हैं. There's no aura in that. There is no beauty in that. It's only animalistic life. The real aura is how much I am doing for my sadhana, for my dharma, and for my people around. All three complementary. At a higher level, में mainly aim at your own inner spiritual evolution. When you have reached a substantial stage, then your service to the world as well as to the dharma becomes very effective. Prabhava. Yesterday we saw this word exhaustively. Tava prabhavat deva prasadat. So, if we take the examples of bhogi, then we are tempted towards that. Such that person has so much of money, let me earn. He has so many houses made, let me make. These are all absolute absurdity, murkhata. That is, though themselves doing wrong and following them our is a double wrong by us. For us, the Adarsha are only the Mahatmas, the Adhyatmika Jains, not the outer bhogi and all. Ah, very corrupting thought it is. Like if I am tempted by somebody who has 10,000 crores or 1,000 crores, 100 crores, then in trying to earn it, कितना गफलत पाप करना पड़ेगा मुझे पता नहीं. With all the money earned, there is a fear only who will loot away. There is always thought of spending it in indulgence. All those goes on. For some period of time, you earn money to do your yajnas, upasanas, sadhanas. कुछ समय बाद less dependent on money वाले साधना करो. Because that takes away your energy. That stage is over. Others may do it. If you tell me स्वामी नौकरी करो थोड़ा बिजनेस करो तो पैसे आएगा तो अब यज्ञ उपासना कर सकते हो वो मेरे से नहीं होगा वो आई विल डू देम साइलेंटली विदाउट रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ मनी आई हैव नो टाइम एनर्जी फॉर दैट माय टाइम इज फॉर माय ओन Upanishad study, sadhana, and talking on that. Spashtata. So, these three things how the day is spent, outside becoming famous is not important, inside to grow within, we have to continuously work. To work, we need information and inspiration. Draw it from the fellow beings and the Rishi Munis of present and past. In that, focus should be only on these three things. How great inner tapasyas they have done for their inner evolution, how they have served Sanatana Dharma, and how they have served the fellow beings. Serve the fellow beings in the Adhyatmikata only, not in the material things. ये थोड़ा मेच्योरिटी थोड़ा सिक्स्थ सेंस खुल गया तो बात समझ में आता लाइक आई कैन नॉट सर्व यू इन मेकिंग यू रिच इन अर्थ एंड काम when I can serve you in the Adhyatmika Moksha Purushartha. And definitely it is higher than the other two things. My suggestion should be how to realize self and get liberated. Not that how to earn more money and get lost in it. Even though I know better than you, if at all. Otherwise, you only know better than me. That I know. But मुझे यही करना है. That's why every day in our Prachodayat में, we are only asking for the Adhyatmika Pragati only to all the Rupas of the same Paramatma. So these are the three thoughts for the day as common sense. Think about. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Brahmadibhyo ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणदः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ सुकृतेऽधिकृते बहुधा भवतो भविता समदर्शनलालसता अतिदीनमिमं परिपालय मां भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं ओम ब्रह्मानंदं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषत् उक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्यनिरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुविघ्न समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्माद् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक ऐन्दव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतन्नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्। पारायणम् अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः 789। ओम ततः परं ब्रह्म परं बृहन्तम् यथा निकायं सर्वभूतेषु गूढं विश्वस्यैकं परिवेष्टितारम् ईशं तं ज्ञात्वा अमृता भवन्ति। वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेव विदित्वा अतिमृत्युमेति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते अयनाय यस्मात् परं न परमस्ति किञ्चित् यस्मान्नाणीयो न ज्यायोऽस्ति कश्चित् वृक्ष इव स्तब्धो दिवि तिष्ठत्येकः तेनेदं पूर्णं पुरुषेण सर्वम्। पारायण हो गया। चैंट द मंत्र 21। ओम तपः प्रभावात् देव प्रसादात् च ब्रह्मः श्वेताश्वतरोऽथ विद्वान् अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक् ऋषिसङ्घजुष्टं तपः प्रभावात् देवप्रसादात् च ब्रह्मः श्वेताश्वतरोऽथ विद्वान् अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक् ऋषिसङ्घजुष्टम्। Every word so beautifully commented by Bhashyakara. We are also trying to understand. This shloka we are giving due importance. This is called as Adhyanam. And to such an extent that all the knowledge of which we have done the Adhyanam should be retained by us. That should inspire our every activity or every day for sadhana. So the main sentence is Shwethashwathara Brahma Vidwan. Shwethashwatara Rishi has realized the Brahman. How? Tapaha Prabhavat Deva Prasada. So the Prabhava Yukta Tapasya, Prabhava, having Prabhava, that Tapasya he has done. What are the Tapasyas? 1, 2, 3, 4, already told. So these Tapasyas he has effectively done so that it led to the effectiveness. Prabhava se Tapasya karke he got the Tapa Prabhava. Second is Deva Prasada. Deva is Parameshwara. Prasada comes when you do the Aradhana. Aradhana of him we have to do with all respect, reverence. And that we have to do for Bahujanmasu. And in that, only two things are expected. One is Kaivalya Prapti, second is for it the Yogyata. Kaivalya Muddishya Tad Adhikara Siddhyartham. Bahujanmasu Samyak Aradhita Parameshwara Prasadat. See how clear the words, how beautiful they are. And these words, in any other language, in any number of times we translate, the joy we get when we say them in Sanskrit, we don't get. But necessarily we have to know in other language because we don't know Sanskrit. The first mistake all we Hindus do is don't learn Sanskrit. The first good thing we do also is learn Sanskrit. That we have seen. Okay. कैवल्यमुद्दिश्य तदधिकारसिद्धये बहुजन्मसु सम्यग् आराधित परमेश्वरस्य प्रसादाच्च Shwethashwathara Rishi has done known the Brahman. Brahma is aparichinna mahatvam, unconditional infinitude or limitlessness. Brahma ha is Dyotanartha, sorry, Prasiddhi Dyotanartha. Tapa Prabhava Deva Prasadacha. Brahma. Who is the Guru here? Who is the Rishi? Shwethashwathara. Who is he? Shwethashwathara Nama Rishi. Vidwan. He has known the Brahman. That Vidwan word was so important that yesterday also we have seen. In that Vidwan, the 12 words are there. Vidwan is realizing Brahman, that's it. But not as easy as we said just now with the mouth. 12 topics are there in it. What are they? One, Yathoktam Brahma. Not anything you realize and say that I have become Brahman. Yathoktam Brahma, the Satchidananda Brahma. Second, Parampara Praptam Brahma. The Brahma Jnana received from the Parampara. Third, Guru Mukhat Shrutva. We are listening from the Guru, but that Guru has come from Parampara, not anybody. Three thoughts. Four, Manana. Now, having heard here, we have to do the Manana. Fifth, the Nididhyasanam aspect of trying to be the self by rejecting to be the Jiva and Deha. That's called Nididhyasanam. The fifth one. Sixth one, Adara. All of these and Agivale Sadhana. They have to be done with the Adara, with the respect. Seventh one, Nairantarya. Nirantarata. We have so many antaras. In fact, for us, being in samsara as a samsara is so important. And these spirituality is a filler in between, a munching thing only, a time pass. Spiritual sadhak का ऐसा नहीं opposite होना चाहिए. 24 hours is in sadhana. In between, when he is tired, for 2 minutes he is going out to the world to see the world as God. That's it. This nirantaratva is important. And we told 200, 300 times this point. When we give the gap to our sadhana, we are allowing the worldliness to enter and neutralize our sadhana. ये प्रॉब्लम जब जो ही बंदा समझता है ना, then he won't give gap. Continuously is engaged. Only my tiredness should take me to sleep. My death should take me away from this body. Till that time, I am fully nirantarena, exhaustively established in sadhana only. So the nirantarata is the sattva shabda. Eighth one, satkara, following the ways and steps that have to be followed for doing these sadhanas. The eighth one is satkara. जैसा करना है वैसा करो उसको सत्कार कहते. Okay, adara means the respectful, reverential already came. Satkara is 8. Then ninth is Brahma aham asmi iti. As a result of all these things done, aham brahmasmi is the thing to be experienced. Ninth, how? Aparikshikruta. Not a Paroksha Rupena ki pustak mein pad liya maine. No. On the seat of meditation, Aparokshikruta is the 10th one. Then Akhanda. That should be Kandharahita all the time. Sakshatkaravan, jinko sakshatkar hoya. Aham Brahma Asmiti Aparokshikruta Akhanda Sakshatkaravan. He became. Oh, Shwethashwathara. And it was so beautiful, blissful, liberating that he wanted to tell this to others. That's how he invited all these Atyashramins and he started teaching them. Hmm. This one sentence, I believe we should say 6 times, then we go to the next topic. 12 things we have seen, the last one. Brahma aham asmi iti. Brahmaham asmi iti. Aparokshi krita. अखंड साक्षात्कारवान ब्रह्मास्मीति अवरोक्षीकृत अखंड साक्षात्कारवान ब्रह्मास्मीति अवरोक्षीकृत अखंड साक्षात्कारवान ब्रह्म अस्मि इति अवरोक्षीकृत अखंड साक्षात्कारवान ब्रह्मास्मीति ब्रह्म अहम अस्मि इति अवरोक्षीकृत अखंड साक्षात्कारवान ब्रह्म अहम अस्मि इति अवरोक्षीकृत अखंड साक्षात्कारवान ब्रह्मास्मीति ब्रह्म अहम अस्मि इति अवरोक्षीकृत अखंड साक्षात्कारवान. He has become. So he is no more Jivosmi, Dehosmi, etc. Akhanda Rupena is there in Aham Brahmasmi Anuvati. This is to understand it. The last sloka of our Lagu Vakya Vritti we studied 4 days back. Dehatma Dhivat Brahmatma Dhi Dardhe Kruta Krutyata. As we have Aham Devasmi Buddhi Drudha Rupena. Same way Aham Brahmasmi Anubhava Yukta Buddhi Dridhata, when it comes, it's called Kruta Krutyata. Our Shwethashwathara ji, with his tapasya and with his Deva Prasadata, he has reached it. And while he reached it, as Shankara Bhagavan told, these 12 things he followed. Yathoktam Brahma only he said. Paramparagatam only he has done. Gurumukhat Shrutva only has done. Manana करके निधि ध्यासन करके आदर के साथ निरंतरता के साथ सत्कार के साथ he has done all of those things. That's how he reached it. Never forget these crucial words of आध्यात्मिक साधना. ये चीजों को छोड़कर मैकेनिकली करना is a sign of our immaturity, ignorance, and that won't give result, and that we are seeing it. इतना साल हो रहा है कुछ नहीं हो रहा क्योंकि जैसा करना है वैसा नहीं कर. जो करना है वो कर रहे हो लेकिन जैसा करना है नहीं कर. What is to be done we are doing, but how to do same way we are not doing. So this we have to learn it. So tapa prabhavat deva prasadat cha brahma shvetashvatarotha vidwan. He has become mukta. Now as we said in common sense thought, seeing the great people, we have to get inspired in 3 things. One, our own inner spiritual evolution, said already. Second is our serving the world. Third is our serving Sanatana Dharma. Serve the world by bringing to their notice the Sanatana Dharma Shastra Jnana. In one shot, 2 words are done. Take the Shastra Jnana, Moksha Jnana to the people. You have served the Sanatana Dharma also. We have served the people in the highest sense. Keeping the Shastras, Paramatma Jnana away. Just serving the people in only Artha and Kama is a service by a less matured person. As a spiritual seekers, we have to remove the Artha and Kama asakti from the people and instill Dharma Moksha asakti. That's why every day in all our 7 classes, Dharma Moksha Purushartha Siddhyartham, I specially say. Dharmartha Kama Moha karke, Kama Moksha karke, Artha Kama itne ho gaye. Nobody is interested in Dharma and Moksha nowadays. Depending on the timings and need, we have to change our prayer and Sankalpa also. Artha Kama nahi, Dharma Moksha Purushartha Siddhyartha only we do. Right? So, among all these 3 things which we discussed in common sense thought, first is achieved by our Shwethashwathara ji. Brahma ahamasmiti aparokshikruta akhanda sakshatkaravan. Now the second and third, that serving Sanatana Dharma and serving the people, he is done in that third and fourth line में उन्होंने वो भी किया. That is the proof. What is that? अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक् ऋषि संघजुष्टम्. So paramam pravitram brahma vidyam eva atyashramibyah provach. Is a unique one he has done like that? No. Rishi Sangha Jushtam. So many Rishi Sanghas have enjoyed same thing of themselves realizing, guiding others in that. Lot of people in the past. Present also along with him, plenty of branches of the ashramas are there, individual ashramas where Brahma Vidya Prachara is going on. After Shwethashwatharaji went away, even now in the Kali Yuga, you see, maybe in different language of like this English we are doing because the timings and need of the hour, but thing is going on. The Brahma Vidya Prachara only we are doing through this Bhasha Madhyam. Hmm. That's the portion in the next topic. Okay. What is it? Hmm. अद्भुत थिंग एक पैराग्राफ आज पढ़ते हैं बाकी कल अथ मंगलवाचकम he has realized ना he has realized the self तप प्रभावात् देव प्रसादाच्च ब्रह्म श्वेताश्वतरः अथ विद्वान श्वेताश्वतरः विद्वान नो द अथ वर्ड वहां जोड़कर एक्सप्लेन करें भाष्यकर अथ अथ मीन्स नाउ आफ्टर हिमसेल्फ गेटिंग रियलाइज्ड अथ स्व अनुभव दार्ढ्य अनंतरम स्व अनुभव दार्ढ्य अनंतरम after himself becoming drudha in his own anubhava that aham brahmasmi. So aham brahmasmi iti aparokshīkrita akhanda sakshatkaravan having become that atha so anubhava dardya anantaram what has he done to the atyashrami means the same jnana he gave atyashramibhyah paramam pavitram brahma vidyam provacha. Who are the atyashrami? Now he is explaining. To whom? Who deserved? He himself was Atyashrami, and again to the deserving Atyashrami only he gave. Who are the Atyashrami? Atyashrami means among four ashramas, the one who is in the fourth ashrama, he is Atyashrama. The four ashramas are Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. Among them, the highest is Sannyasa ashrama. Therefore, Sannyasa is the Atyashrami. But is Sannyasa changing the color of the cloth from white to orange by not washing it? Or is it got some qualities? The qualities are told. And all these four ashramas are called ashrama because you cannot relax throughout life in any of these states. That's why ashrama. आसमंतात श्रम हमेशा मेहनत करते हुए उन आश्रमों में तरक्की पाना है दैट्स व्हाई इट्स कॉल्ड आश्रम लाइक इन ब्रह्मचर्य आश्रम continuous shrama to gain vidya from the guru in the gurukula in the Grihastha ashrama, continuous shrama to take care of the family and the society through various professions, other things. In the Vanaprastha ashrama, continuous shrama of tapasya done to come out of all the things which he has done in the Grihastha ashrama kala. Sannyasa ashrama is the ashrama full of shrama and parishrama where that sannyasi akhanda rupena while doing the prayatna he is realizing and establishing in Brahman. Why the word ashrama is called, we explain to you. In that atyashrama is the ashrama which is atitya, the earlier three. The fourth one, it is the sannyasa ashrama. Somebody can directly from brahmachari to sannyasi he can become. Brahmachari grihastha to sannyasi he can become. Brahmachari grihastha vanaprastha say sannyasi also he can become. You know the three ways to become sannyasi. From brahmacharya to sannyasa, grihastha to and one. But become sannyasa is important, but nobody is becoming nowadays. They want to be happy as a grihastha with all body identifications and fears, as if Bhagavan is not there to take care of them when they do sadhana. And sadhana is to go beyond body only. In grihastha ashrama, never sadhana happens. Because everything we are forced to do only for the sharira. Living life for sharira is not sadhana. Living life for Paramatma is sadhana. एंड साधना इज नॉट डन थोड़ा तो मैं आज तो क्लास में तो आ रहा हूँ ना थोड़ा पूजा जब भी कर रहा हूँ ना पूरा ऐसा मत को कि मैं पूरा जगत में बसा हूँ अरे पूरा साधना करो तभी इसको साधना कहते हैं इट कैनॉट बी पॉसिबल इन योर गृहस्थ नॉट मीन्स नॉट ओनली टाइम पास वी आर डूइंग सम in my idea why I talk to this even though they are grasthas and vanaprastha and never took sannyas the bijas are sown in their heart so that next life they start sadhana right from beginning. I do sadhana for myself also for next life. क्योंकि ये जिंदगी तो गयो. Variety of prarabdhas will chase us. Even in the next life, if they are there, they'll chase. But our attention is for the future. If you cannot do it now. If you can do it right now, nothing like that. So, atha swanubhava dardhya anantaram atyashramibhyaha paramam pavitram provach. Who is atyashrami? Atihi pujayam. Ati, the shabda is to denote or to indicate the pujayam, the respectful and reverential state. Ati means respect, reverence. Atihi pujayam. Iti smaranat. ये atihi pujayam wala is in the grammar etymological meaning. In very many vyakaranas, the definition for the ati is given as puja. So atihi pujayam iti smaranat atyantam pujyatama ashramibhyaha. The most respectful, reverential ashrama sthita people. He gave this knowledge. Who are those atyanta pujyatama ashrama sthita? Sannyasins only. That he will tell at the end. But first he tells the lakshanas. The one who has got these lakshanas, he is sannyasi, not by changing the color of the dress. By changing outer colors, dress, nobody becomes like a police army wala. By having the army dress, he won't become police army. Inside, he should have the Desha Bhakti and all. A doctor, by having the outer those things, stethoscope, उनको अंदर वो डॉक्टर होना है जो removing the दुख of patient. Somebody black coat wearing, not a lawyer. तो उनको inside से न्याय का रक्षा करना है. That thought should be there. है ना? Politician. The thought of serving, saving country is required. That's called politician. So to a mother and father. Just not by begetting children, somebody becomes the mother, father. All the time they are looking for the proper growth development of the children. They are parents. Till they die, parents, they have to see for the growth of the children. Directly for a long time, indirectly for some time later on. Okay. Pujyatama Ashramibhyaha. Who are the Pujyatama Ashramins? I'll read it out today, explain today. Tomorrow, Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti Mahimna Sveshu Dehadishu Api Jivana Bhoga Adishu Anasthavadbhyaha Ata Eva Vairagya Pushkalavadbhyaha Taduktam 1, 2, 3, 4 quotations. 2 days we'll need to discuss this topic. ठीक है, आज यहाँ रोक देते हैं. सर्वम भगवदर्पणम. ओम 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 पूर्णमदः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. थैंक यू. लेट अस स्टडी गीता. या निशा सर्वभूतानां.